See ya.
Sorry, I didn't skip
Thank
one.
you. Nice talking to you.
So, are you glad you came?
Yes. Yeah, I am.
Did you lose your balance?
No, it wasn't that. She got bumped in. And I didn't even notice at first because I was so focused on trying to get to Hope. And then I heard her scream, dove in after her.
And lucky, too, because the current was strong.
Wow. He might have saved your life. Well done, Liam.
Yeah.
Good, thank you. Did you make these? Yeah, I did, ages ago. Oof.
Forrester talent. Oh, I saw the shipment that came in this morning.
Of the gemstones?
Yeah, beautiful. So expensive.
Oh, I know. Way above my price.
Oh, come on. I doubt that.
Look, I might be a Forrester, but I'm still working my way up.
I know the feeling. Well, not the Forrester part. You know Rick and I used to be an item, right?
Yeah, I heard.
I made a mistake. Letting Rick go.
Oh, well, I mean, that ship sailed, hasn't it? Seeing as he's married.
Yeah. For now.
Hey, I was just gonna go outside. Do you want to come?
Yeah, I do. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Oh, such a beautiful night.
Yeah, it is. God, I needed this.
Yeah, well, no one knows that more than I do.
Yeah, you've been along for the whole ride, haven't you?
Yeah, you went for a swim in the sun.
Well, thank you for saving me. I was doing tech support when I found out my dad was my dad. And then he moved me into management.
And now you run your dad's company.
Nobody runs Bill Spencer's company but Bill Spencer. I am so bored talking about myself. What about you? Like, what's home like?
Well, great family. I come from a great home.
Yeah.
And now I'm here.
That was descriptive. What about your dad?
John Forrester,
Yeah.
Eric Forrester's brother. You know what? It sounds kind of lame, but my dad is kind of my best friend.
That doesn't sound lame. That's really cool.
Okay.
Do you? Okay. Do you have like close friends back home in Australia?
Yeah, I have a few.
You and Allie seem like you're really close.
Yeah, well, she's the best. A little bit like this guy who saved my life.
This is good. It's good to get out. And I have to find some way to move on.
Well, maybe I could help you with that. Liam is meeting with the photographer, and they said they wanted all these pieces on hand. I would give them over to him myself, but
I'm happy to do it.
Thanks.
So, speaking of Liam,
Yes?
he came to Bikini.
He did. That was a really fun party, wasn't it?
Are you seriously gonna pretend like you don't know that I'm dying to hear everything?
Liam and I had a great time.
Yeah, it looked that way. You even got him on the dance floor. That doesn't happen too often.
I know. Hope makes him too serious. I want to help him move on from her.
You're not still blaming yourself.
If I hadn't toppled into the Seine,
Yeah, and if Hope had just waited a little longer, and if she hadn't married Wyatt, but that's what happened. And maybe things were just supposed to work out this way. But now there's you. Liam's new lease on life.
Okay, let's not get too overexcited.
Oh, come on, you could be. I mean, obviously he likes you.
We've gotten closer.
Yeah, I'd say a kiss qualifies.
There was another.
At the party. I knew it when I saw you two holding hands. Gosh, so scandalous.
He's such a terrific guy. I want to spend more time with him.
Well, I've got a feeling you'll be doing lots more of that.
Oh, well, we'll see.
That's what you want, though, right?
Yeah.
Finally, she admits it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, well, it's not like there's any reason to be coy about it. It's not like I'm snaking Liam from Hope. She let him go.
I wonder if she regrets it.
I don't really think that matters now. She's married to Wyatt.
Yes, I am.
Hope, hi.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt. I just heard that you had some proofs for me from my last photo
yeah.
shoot.
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you. Well, sorry. You guys go ahead and continue with your conversation.
Oh, no, I was just on my way out.
Oh, not on my account.
No, I just need to get this jewelry to Liam for the Ion fashion piece.
Yeah, can you tell him I'm more than happy to answer any questions that he might have about the pieces?
Yeah, we'll do.
The photos turned out great, don't you think?
Yeah, Maya's much more engaged.
Yep, beautiful smile.
Yep.
Should we just say hi to the elephant in the room?
Sorry?
You heard what I said about Liam.
Pretty much every word. Liam, are dating you?
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing official. Although if Liam did ask me, I wouldn't say no.
Wow, I don't know. I think if Liam asked you, maybe you should say no.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I know better than anybody, obviously, how wonderful Liam is. He is handsome and smart and successful. You know, what woman wouldn't find him attractive?
No arguments here.
I just think that your timing is off. You know, that's all. Liam and I, we had such an intense and complicated relationship, and it ended so abruptly. I think that he is still processing that. I think that it would be better if you left Liam alone.
Hope, don't you think you're a little out of line?
No, why would I?
You're not Liam's fiance anymore.
Oh, no, but we still care about each other.
You're married to Wyatt now.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that Liam and I aren't gonna look out for each other.
You don't have to protect Liam from me.
No, hey, maybe I'm protecting you. It's just, Liam isn't ready.
Hope you can't have them both.
No, it's not, oh, okay, wow, no, okay. How do I make you understand this? Liam has been through a lot lately. He's had to deal with some things.
Yeah, like your relationship with his brother.
Liam has to accept that Wyatt and I are married, and I think that hit him hard.
Well, I know that it did because I was there.
And I'm glad. I'm so glad that he had a friend. He needed a friend. What he doesn't need, though, is to be rushed into a new relationship.
Don't you think that's Liam's decision to make?
I'm sorry. Have I upset you?
No, I'm shocked. That's all. I'm a little shocked that you still think whoever Liam decides to see is any of your business.
Well, it's just that Liam's general well-being is always going to be my business.
Oh, really? So how does your husband feel about that? You know, I hope if you really care about Liam, you should be supportive. You've moved on. Why can't he
Support Liam getting on with his life.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I must have misunderstood.
You know, you haven't known Liam very long, so I think what you really need to know about him is that he feels things very deeply, and right now he's hurting.
Yeah, I know that, which is why I'm trying to help him.
Great. Well, I think the best way for you to do that would be to leave him alone, because when you try and help, things get a little...
No, continue, please. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Oh, I was just gonna say that things would be a lot different if you hadn't fallen into the Seine, but, you know. Did anyone see that happen, by the way?
No, not to my knowledge.
There were people around.
Yes. Are you implying that I deliberately fell into the river?
Did you?
No, Hope. I was in Paris supporting Liam, just like I was before I even left the States. I didn't want him to give up on you. So the last thing I deserve are some kind of crazy insinuations that I deliberately fell into the river to make him late.
That is not what I said.
Okay, well, that's what you're implying. Look, it's not my actions here who are questionable. I mean, why couldn't you wait a little while before rushing off to marry Wyatt? Oh, I mean, blood tells, right?
What does that mean?
Well, we all emulate our mothers. Subconsciously or not. I mean, your mum was involved with 2 brothers as well, so...
Oh, Ivy, my mother and I could not be more different.
Kind of looks the same from here.
Wow! The way you are speaking to me right now is so wildly inappropriate. I am your boss.
I was brought here by my Uncle Eric because I'm talented and because I'm a forester. This is my name. It's my family's business. My legacy. You're a Logan.
Don't get it twisted, Ivy. You were brought on to be a part of hope for the future. My line. My name. Show me some respect.
Yeah, absolutely. As much as you deserve.
Chili? No.
Yes, I swear I did.
Canberra.
Hey, are you sure you know what you're doing?
I am the grill master.
Okay, actually, today we're gonna call it the barbecue.
Or the Barbie, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Well, it's very nice of you to feed us while Dad's out of town.
Oh, don't be silly, it's fine. Allie helped me prepare, thank you. Hey. I'm glad you made it.
Thank you. Yeah, for you.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Thanks, I'm really happy you're here. Yeah, so you seem like you needed a bit of a vacation, and seeing as you're too busy to go to Australia, I thought I would bring it to you. It's a freshwater crayfish. I boiled them earlier. They're really popular in Australia and they're quite delicious.
I would love to try some yabby. Yabby?
Yeah.
Yabby.
Look, you don't have to. But I do suggest you all try some veg spread. It is probably the most popular food that we actually have in Australia.
Oh man, I've heard about this.
Ivy's already got me hooked. Every morning with a cup of tea.
It's definitely an acquired taste.
Okay.
Really? Okay. Okay. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, you hate it.
Whoa, no. I don't hate it. It's weird and it's unique.
Let me try.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
All right, there you go.
It was really salty. I'm kind of digging it. Yeah?
You should take a selfie. Your first time trying Australian veg spread.
It's very funny. It's actually kind of a great idea, though.
Okay, well, I wanted to give you all a really authentic Australian experience. So none of you are going anywhere until I attempt to teach you how to throw a boomerang correctly.
All right.
Okay.
Look, Liam's having a good time. He's
just thinking about Hope.
It might take a bit.
Hope thinks I should leave him alone.
What do you mean?
Her and I had a little chat earlier, and she suggested I stay away.
I don't understand. I mean, she's married to Wyatt now.
Yeah, she overheard us talking earlier.
I knew she was listening. Did she hear the part about...
The whole thing. She heard that I kissed Liam, and she thinks he's not ready for a relationship right now because he's still processing.
He likes you, Ivy.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, he does. He's just...
Processing. I really wanted Liam to have fun tonight and let loose. Maybe Hope was right. Maybe it is too soon.
Rain check for me. Thank you.
Hey, can I talk to you a second? Listen, I'm sorry tonight didn't go as well as you'd
Oh,
hoped.
no, it's okay.
You ready?
Yeah. I'll help you finish cleaning up when I get home.
Okay.
Okay.
See you.
Well, I think I'm gonna head out too. Thanks for having me.
No, well, I'm really glad you came.
Yeah. I know I probably wasn't a lot of fun tonight. I'm just, you know. Yeah.
I was just hoping I could make you smile or something, that's all.
I did have a good time, even though it didn't look like it.
Yeah, look, Liam, I really like you. And I totally understand that you're going through this breakup right now, so I don't want to be putting pressure on you or seeming like I'm chasing you. So maybe tonight was a really bad idea. Because I would be lying to you if I didn't tell you that I kind of had my hopes up.
Oh. Ivy,
Look, why don't we just call it, g'day and good night, mate? And we'll just leave it at that.
It's not over yet.
Liam,
Too forward?
no. No, not at all.
I guess I wanted to thank you for tonight, and a kiss seemed appropriate.
Well, I gotta say, I really like your instincts.
What you did this evening, throwing this dinner party.
Good, so you did have a good
Are
time.
you kidding? Yes, of course I did. I almost forgot I was in Beverly Hills. I felt like I was in the outback. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's all I wanted. I wanted you to forget your troubles for a little bit. That's all I really intended. Look, I want you to know I didn't have any ulterior motives or anything like that. Not that I'm complaining about where this is heading.
Well, that makes two of us.
I was kind of worried things weren't going so well.
I know. I was trying so hard not to be a killjoy tonight, and you did such a nice thing having us all over. And all I did was, I don't know. Maybe it really was too soon for me.
Look, I want to help you realize that there is life after hope.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you.
Don't. You're going through a difficult time. Hope married your brother. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know how that feels because I don't, but I want you to know that I'm here for you and I'll listen and I'll throw boomerangs around for you if you want.
Thank you. That's exactly what I need. Someone to listen and boomerangs. so many boomerangs, lots of boomerangs.
Okay,
You're gonna
good.
teach me how to throw one, right?
Yeah, I'm really good at it. I've done it like once.
Oh my God, and you call yourself an Australian.
I know I failed you.
Well, you made me laugh at a time in my life. No, you have not failed me.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I forgot I put this in my calendar. Hope and I adopted this cat, and we're kind of sharing him, and I'm supposed to drop him off tonight.
Oh, okay, so it's kind of like shared custody.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, you could call it that.
Well, I think that's adorable, and I think you should get out of here. I don't want you getting in trouble with the feline court.
Oh my God, I'm actually dreading this so much.
Why?
Cause going to that house where Hope and Wyatt are living as man and wife, it's...
Oh yeah, having to drop the cat off with its stepdad.
Oh my God, you get it. You so get it. Ivy gets it.
Well, can you call me in the morning and let me know every horrific detail, please?
Yeah, you know what? I will.
Hey,
Hey!
I brought you a pint. Chocolate peanut butter, right?
Oh, my favorite.
But was that Liam I saw driving away?
Yes?
I'm surprised. Thought he was leaving a long time ago.
Turns out the party was a success after all.
So, he kissed you?
Yes?
Meaning?
Look, this wasn't like the other times. This was... I don't know, it felt real.
Ivy?
I know.
This is huge.
Maybe.
Your first real kiss? Yeah, it's huge.
I just want him to be happy.
Well, I would say he is well on his way. Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, good. Still waiting on these couture designs. Hope, look, about the other day,
It's fine. No. You said your piece, I said mine.
I really didn't mean any disrespect.
Look, Ivy, it's just that Liam needs to take more time before jumping into another relationship. That's it. All right, but let's just not even talk about it. Let's focus on business. So let's talk about couture.
Okay. Well, look, I really can't start accessorizing until I get the designs in. So do you have any idea when Ridge is ready to show us something?
No, I know that he was in the office with Caroline.
Are they working on it together?
Dinner party the other night?
Yeah. It's just a spare of the moment kind of thing.
Any special occasion?
No, not really.
Who all was there?
You know, just the usual suspects. Caroline was there, Rick, Allie. We're all so busy, it's really hard to find time to hang out.
Yeah. So it was just the four of you?
Yeah. Yeah, Oliver was there as well, and Liam came too.
By invitation, I assume? Better than you do, Ivy.
I realize that.
Okay. So believe me when I tell you that he does not need to jump into a romantic relationship right now. He's been running the treadmill with me for years.
Okay, well, if that's what he needs, then that's what I'll give him.
I wonder if you can be that objective.
It's me, isn't it? It's me you don't like. It's my last name, Forrester.
Aha! Just the person I was looking for.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Actually, I meant my wife here.
Should have guessed.
So, what's going on?
I have some good news.
Tell me.
Well, it's kind of a surprise, and I kind of have to work out some of the details first, but...
Okay, well, color me fascinated.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Good.
You've given him something that even I couldn't.
Don't Don't worry about Liam.
I don't worry about him. I care about him. Liam needs time to heal, okay? And then he can go on. Just please keep that in mind.
I will. I do. I hope. Look, we want the same things. Look, we could do great work together. We should be able to get along. Just like what you want for Wyatt and Liam.
And they will get along. I won't have it any other way.
I'm not moving out, Wyatt.
This has become such an issue for us. Hope, we do amazing work together. We want the same thing for Liam, so I don't know why we have to be at odds with each other.
Neither do I, if you can agree with me that Liam needs to take some time.
Look, I obviously don't know the Liam you know, but the guy who jumped in the river to save me didn't seem to have a problem with making quick decisions they make.
Yeah, I agree.
Liam made a decision when he jumped in the water to save me. And that choice told me a lot about the kind of man he is. You know, you made a decision that day too, Hope. When Liam didn't arrive on time, you left with Wyatt and then you married him.
Which tells you what?
It tells me that you must love Wyatt very much.
Yeah, I do.
It's only right to let Liam move on too.
You just do not know when to give.
What happened? Well, it's just, you seem a little distracted.
Sorry.
Do you want to talk about it?
Wyatt's after my house.
To do what?
Live in with Hope.
Wow, okay, well, that surely explains your mood.
He says he can picture their kids living here. He's all ready to just start creating a platoon of mini-me's with her. It's
Okay, all right, so this isn't really about the house.
No, it's Wyatt. It's Wyatt. He's just like his mother, Ivy. I mean, the both of them, it's never enough. You know, they take and I'm so sorry. I don't want you to think that.
No, it's fine. I mean, why it's upset you?
I mean, this house.
This house means a lot to you.
Maybe more than I realized.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, I really thought I was ready, and I'm certainly close.
You're just not ready. Maybe not quite yet.
Not quite. Oh my God. Whoa, hey! What the hell, guys?
Well, oh, good, Ivy, you're here too.
Yeah, what's going on?
We've got something you need to see.
Yeah, and you are not going to believe it.
Remember about Ivy falling off of that bridge?
Nothing. I mean, I didn't see it.
What about you, Ivy?
Is that what this is about?
Yeah. We are certain now that your fall was not an accident.
Wait, are you saying somebody intentionally hurt Ivy?
Not Ivy. You.
Hope was right there, Liam, waiting for you. You were steps away from having the life you always wanted. Well, she just couldn't let that happen.
Who? Quinn.
No, Quinn wasn't even at the fashion shoot.
No, guys, Quinn was in LA.
No, she wasn't, Liam.
That's her.
In disguise.
At Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, shortly after your arrival.
She was on our plane?
And then, she followed you to the Eiffel Tower.
And when you got to that bridge, she could see Hope waiting for you. Well, she had to do something to stop you. So she pushed Ivy into the Seine. That's why you lost Hope, Liam. It wasn't some act of fate. It was Quinn.
Damn it, I should have known.
How? Who would ever have known that?
Me, I should have known. Ever since Quinn showed up, every single problem between Hope and me has led back to her. Can you play the airport footage part?
Sure. There she is, the Wicked Witch of the West, dressed appropriately in black.
She's wearing a scarf and sunglasses, some kind of a disguise.
Yeah, but you don't doubt it's Quinn.
No, it's her. It's definitely her, but Hope has to believe it.
Well, we have Quinn's scanned passport.
Paris, stamped right there in bold, undeniable letters.
In law enforcement lingo, we call that the big gotcha.
Look, I get that the woman clearly has mental issues, but I could have been killed.
Yeah, Quinn doesn't think about consequences to other people.
Yeah, and apparently not for herself either, because if she deliberately pushed me into the river, then there's no reason why I can't have her arrested.
Ooh, I like it. Hold that thought. In the meantime, can you play the rest?
All right, here's the money shot.
I mean, it's right there. She deliberately shoved me.
Oh, man. Hope needs to see this.
Could change everything.
Oh, could change what?
Well, Hope's decision to marry Wyatt, for one thing. Charlie? Mwah, you missed your calling. You should have been a detective. This mad woman constantly operating behind the scenes. I mean, who lives that way?
Do you think Hope will leave White once she finds out?
One way to know.
I knew that Quinn was all kinds of wrong the minute I set eyes on her. Oozing this phony charm and butter wouldn't melt. Thank God Charlie and I saw her true colors before she sprang a trap on Eric.
Wait, she was after my uncle?
Barely in the door before she lasered in on him.
She's horrifying.
No kidding.
Quinn is pure evil. I know. I saw it up close and personal. It's not a pretty sight.
But you trusted your instincts, you followed that trail, and busted. I'm so proud of you.
Well, wherever you find injustice, you're gonna find Charlie Weber.
What a guy.
Okay, so Hope just left Forrester. She's on her way home. I'm gonna try to meet her there. Charlie, can you email me that footage?
Already done. Go get your life.
I can't believe she deliberately pushed me into the river. I mean, what kind of a person does that?
I know, right? I mean, Wyam has never been my favorite person. I've always found him a little slick for my taste. But if you consider what he had to grow up with, it's hard not to feel kind of sorry for the guy.
Well, I mean, considering he did kind of turn out well.
No, when you look at it that way, I guess Wyatt's not so bad. But he still doesn't belong with Hope. I mean, the only reason he snagged her is because Mommy Dearest manipulated everybody.
Yeah, but to push me into the river, I mean, what if something had happened? What if a boat had hit me?
Would have been just too bad for you. But as long as Quinn gets what she wants.
Oh, God, so lucky that Liam was there. Well, I mean, none of this would have happened if Liam wasn't there.
Yeah, they should have kept her locked up and tossed the key.
I can't believe she put her hands on me. She deliberately shoved me.
I know. But thanks to Charlie, now everybody who really matters is going to know what Quinn is still capable of.
Well, Liam should be at Wyatt's just about now, telling Hope everything.
I wonder how Hope's going to react when she finds out that Quinn manipulated her.
I'm sorry, can we take a step back here? Hope needs to bear some responsibility for her actions. I understand that Quinn set the stage. I'm not defending her actions or anything. But at the end of the day, Hope immediately ran off and married Wyatt.
Well, it goes to show you how good Quinn is. I mean, how she reads people, how she knows what buttons to push. You know, it's too bad she's such a whack job, otherwise she'd be a pretty good shrink.
Yeah, then she could heal herself.
You know what? This could be a real game changer for Hope and Liam.
My prediction, they're back together by 01:30 Zulu time.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I know that Liam never really got over Hope. She's a lot like Brooke, isn't she? The effect they have on men.
Logan women? Deadly.
Well, if she makes Liam happy and she's what he wants and he gets her back, then I'll be the first person cheering at their wedding.